Yep, wrap it up, cause this is already peak. Right now, Mappa is on a generational run, putting up LeBron numbers. Of course, second only to Gojo Satoru. Just 2-3 months back, we had peak that was Chainsaw Man Reze movie. And we also had the recap movie from last month. Blue Lock also did something similar with the Nagi movie, but holy hell, the quality of the season was heavily affected. But thankfully, it looks like Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 is safe from such side effects, despite the Reze movie and recap movie being released a few months apart. And not just safe, but having the budget of a goddamn anime movie. Now without further ado, let's talk about the actual episodes. The first episode starts off insane because we get a shot of Yuji washing blood off his hands like he's Ted Bundy. Aura farming from washing hands to dodging attacks. And then we get Yuta forcing Yuji to kiss his sword at the tip. Whoa. Pause. And right after this we get another crazy scene. We get introduced to Naoya, the brand ambassador for r/incel. Cause look at this. That is fucking crazy. And he talks about how Maki and Mai has got great tits. Which let me remind you, they're his cousins. Just before Naobito's death, Naobito is this frames per second guy, fastest guy in Jujutsu Kaisen, second only to Gojo Satoru. Just before his death, Naobito made a will where his son, Naoya, is to be the head of Zenin clan. But Naobito, being the nonchalant, let me play all size 6'9" kinda guy that he is, further adds that due to his promise to Toji, Megumi the potential man is to be the head of Zenin clan in case if Gojo dies. He and his uncles all listen to this while absolutely aura farming for no apparent reason. Naoya gets pissed and decides to hunt for potential man. But it's kinda crazy to see, despite his misogyny, he can't tie his own shoe. Shoe? Sandal? He can't tie his own lace and needs mommy's help for that. Then we get Choso and Yuji having a reunion after the events of Shibuya. And with no rest, they get to work. Cleaning up cursed spirits, running 90-degree walls like it's the Ninja Warrior, making clean duo combos on cursed spirits like they're the Ghostbusters. Then Choso calls him his little brother, going on some Aoi Todo schizophrenic shit. But this time it isn't actually delusional, because he says something weird about how his dad must have had stitches on his forehead. Whoa. Hold up. Let me rewind that quickly. Damn! Insert transmission like a deadbeat dad after his son made it into the NBA. Naoya announces that Yuji's execution has been reinstated because Gojo doesn't hold any power anymore, physically and politically. And also yaps how he wants Megumi dead, then speed blitzes them and starts hitting them unprovoked. Then gives Yuji the Kage sweep special from Virtua Fighters, while making Choso look constipated cause what the fuck is this? Choso ain't beating the fraud allegations, at least not yet. I spoke too soon. Choso steamrolled with his bunny paws. I call it bunny paws cause it doesn't even look that damaging. Looks like pillow hits, honestly. I bet I could take it. Right after their squabble, we get introduced to the biggest fraud aura farmer of this season, Yuta Okotsu. The amount of zest this brother is radiating would make a lemon zest sweet. What the fuck am I saying? Hulk smashes into the ground, talks a bit, and Yuta starts chasing Yuji like he owes him $16. Then we get back to Yuta trying to make Yuji kiss his sword. Yuji kicks him off and jumps away, but Yuta barely grazes him. Then they do a little dance, and that's when Yuji pulls a Goku on him. Then they change location and starts monologuing. Yuta says he's got more cursed energy than Gojo, but Gojo's cursed energy never runs out, while Yuta's cursed energy does. So, making Yuta the one with the most cursed energy in Jujutsu Kaisen. Second only to Gojo. And then we get Yuta relentlessly slashing at Yuji, and Yuji runs away into a car which thankfully had a knife that could potentially help him in this fight. It didn't help whatsoever, because the knife breaks right after this. Also, I gotta add, wish we had Yuji literally punching the car towards Yuta like in the manga, but it's okay. I am glad and over the moon for what we got. Because after the abomination that is One Punch Man, small changes here and there is absolutely acceptable. Then Yuta knees him and cuts Yuji's knife and his sides. And for some odd reason, Yuta just felt like dragging his sword on the ground. Because I know Yuji didn't make him do that, you can clearly see here. His sword gets dragged into the ground before Yuji kicks and breaks the sword. Unless I misunderstood what's happening here, then there could be an explanation for it, but I am pretty sure that was kinda retarded on his part. Anyway, Yuta uses his 5-year-old girlfriend's help to subdue Yuji and then stabs him in the heart. That's the end of episode 1. With no breaks in between, Naoya starts. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting, but the second episode review isn't fully made yet. But no worries, it will be done before the third episode is out. I loved everything about this episode. If I were to say what held back was that Yuta dragging the sword scene and the lack of scenes showing how Yuji temporarily escaped Yuta at the beginning of the episode. Because Yuta was on Yuji's ass and now all of a sudden Yuji was able to temporarily escape Yuta? Granted, Yuta does catch up, but that still left me wanting more. Anyway, great episode, great direction. It was just peak overall. And if you enjoyed watching this video, give it a like, subscribe, and comment what you think about the newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'ma see y'all next week. Bye bye.